What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Talking ScaRy podcast, season 1, episode 2. We're back in this shit, and now we actually have a podcast name, which is crazy. And you guys can see now that we are 3 cameras deep. Riot, I have no idea where the hell he is hopefully going to be joining us either late or like right now, which would be fantastic. But it is what it is. But who we have for this podcast? We have myself,
Bubbo,
and Mike, aka Deb.
and we're going to be bringing you guys some really cool topics today because there's a lot that happened in this week. And the most notable thing would be Twitch's porn scandal with Ninja, which caught us all by surprise. I mean, the way that they handled Twitch, the way that Twitch handled Ninja's account when he moved over to Mixer was a little strange.
They were snowflakes about it, dude.
Like featuring other
honest.
people.
They were straight bitch. Like they were straight bitches. What they did.
Featuring, yeah, exactly.
On every other Twitch channel, like whether they stream or not, you can go back and click like their videos and see like their past like VODs and stuff. But when you go to his channel, it's just immediately this streamer has moved to a different castle, and they just have like other Fortnite broadcasters there now.
And Ninja's been trying to get that channel taken down. He's been trying to get it taken down because of just what they've been doing to it. If you check now, it actually just shows his channel and his offline screen because of what happened. Like Twitch flipped that shit real quick after that whole porn scandal thing hit, and how fast it took them to respond to that to that account that was streaming porn was really slow, especially according to how fast they respond to other streamers whenever they're streaming porn as well. So it was really slow on Twitch's part. I'm surprised that they didn't catch it sooner.
Yeah, it took like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, it was just up for 2 hours. That's what
You know how
I
many
heard.
people nutted in 2 hours? Like, bro, that's a lot of porn.
Just everyone nutting on Ninja's channel.
Oh my fucking god.
Bro, like videos are like what, 10-15 minutes maybe average, and someone's just going on for 2 hours. That's a lot of porn being played. Like and it's number 1.
You know how many viewers that shit had?
Yeah, like how did they not catch that anytime sooner?
Yeah, I think it had around like 5,000, 8,000, somewhere around there.
Really?
I just don't. At least the screenshot I saw had like 5,000 people on it. I don't understand how they didn't catch it.
I kind of think Ninja overreacted though too, like the way his reaction to it. We made that video like complaining about it. It's like,
well, I understand that, and I was watching Rich Masucci, who is Real Tech USA, and he had a really good take on it. In 2019, people are getting taken down for a lot less. I mean, yes, this isn't even Twitch's channel. This isn't even Ninja's channel anymore. But any little thing that people dig up from like 5 years ago on your Twitter feed, that shit's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. And this whole cancel culture thing that's been going on, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this bit Ninja in the ass and he lost followers, even if it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, I mean, do we even bring up like Alinity?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In all of Twitch's scandals?
You know?
There's a lot
of... I mean, you're not wrong because of that whole Alinity fucking throwing her damn cat. That was...
Well, there's way more than just her throwing her cat. She gave her cat vodka.
Yeah, that's right.
She threw her cat. She said the N-word multiple times on stream. And then there was also a recent thing. I don't know if you guys heard about this. It was super low key, but it was like that basically the reason she's not getting banned is because she's giving favors to the Twitch mods, like at events and stuff. They're like hooking up. I've heard that multiple times.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about it either.
I doubt it.
But I know there was like speculations and stuff. Like I know like Drama Alert was looking into it and stuff a lot recently.
Oh, Keem was looking into that shit?
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but there was some other bitch that I saw that was some streamer thought that was like beating on her dog or something like that.
Yeah, it was a YouTuber.
That was all over the news.
Yeah, or something like that. Like she was doing stuff to her dog. Like I saw like
fucked up.
Pyrocynical or whatever, or not Pyrocynical, Charlie or Penguin Zero, whatever you want to whatever you want to call him. Yeah. I think he was talking about it.
And Legacy Killer, I believe, covered that too. Legacy Killer covers a lot of gaming related news, and eventually, every once in a while, when someone starts beating their dog, he'll cover that too. the important stuff. But yeah, that
Someone's
whole
gotta beat her.
it's fucked up because you saw the video and she looked all happy-go-lucky, and then the minute that dog fucked up, just pounded his face right into the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way she went from like 0 to 100, like the way, dude, it was weird, dude. She's not fully there in the head. There's something wrong with that girl.
Oh my god, 100%.
That was weird.
I want to go to stereotypical daddy issues, but it was there's something wrong up there, and I'm pretty sure
she didn't get mad. She did not get mad at all. It just went straight from her doing her video to, there was like no in between. It was crazy.
Yeah, you're not wrong
she
there.
Spit on her dog too, like.
Yeah, that's fucked.
And she said she didn't. She said it looked like she did, but she definitely did. You can hear it. You can hear it happening.
You can hear the wind up and the pitch, dude. The whole thing. Disgusting. But I'm happy that I haven't had anything like that happen to me yet. Fingers crossed. Knocking on all kinds of wood, even the wood down there where my second head is. I don't need that shit running ScaRy. But other than Ninja's fan streaming porn, funny stories about each person. Now this is something I wanted to kind of elaborate on. I want to give everybody a chance to tell something that either fucked up or really funny that happened to them, either in the store or just a personal story that you're very fond of. I know you talked about something on Storytime with ScaRy, Bubbo, about the whole ghost situation.
Right.
And do you have any more updates on that? What happened after you went to bed that night?
Well, okay, I went to bed. I didn't sleep at all that night, really, because I felt weird. But basically, I woke up the next day, and my sister and her husband weren't home. And out in like the living room area, I heard like walking and footsteps, and I walked out there. No one's there. So I don't know. I think I'm just haunted. So I think I have ghosts that follow me.
Just you specifically.
Me specifically, because they don't ever have any issue, except now that I'm here, there's been things.
Dude, like I remember one time when I was recording a video for Gotham City Imposters, in the playback, I was listening to it, and I was talking about something in the lobby, and then I got kicked from the lobby. So there couldn't have been any other outside forces from the lobby that talked, but something like a really robotic voice just said players. That's it. But it didn't sound like me or you said it. It sounded like a robot said it, kind of. It was really weird.
Right.
And I couldn't pinpoint where it came from. And it fucked me up.
I was glad I caught that like little thing on camera. Like,
yeah, I heard that, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, and it like you can specifically hear it out of the right headphone because like that's where it would have come from. It was just the weirdest thing ever. And
like when I saw your video, it was like, was it a ScaRy SMP or something? Did it feature a ScaRy SMP when that thing happened? And I looked down the comments, or it was a description or something, and it said if you listen closely here, the reason why I kind of like stuttered was because that shit, because like, you could hear shh, and like I listened back on it, and you could hear it.
You can hear it.
Fuck that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And it's a clear shh, like it's not like something falling or anything like that. It's a clear shh.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
God.
Yeah, it was weird.
Fucking hell. What about you, Mike? You got anything?
Like story wise is mostly no, I don't think so.
Don't worry. Wrong hole counts as a story too. All right.
Mostly I got high.
You got well, here's one of mine, and I'm gonna let you guys know about 99% of my fucked up stories come from Walmart. It's a great place to be a content creator. Let's just say that.
I bet.
So I was one time working in the pets department and putting away the good old pet treats and smelling like cat food at the end of the night. And there was this family of 3 that came up to me. It was a husband, a wife, and a little kid. So the husband comes up to me and he asked me, "Hey, do you have any collars for unicorns?" And I'm sitting there processing that question. Then the little kid barks like a dog. And then the wife says, "Oh, that's okay. We're going to go look in the bread section."
Oh.
And then they just start walking away. Before I even, like, this whole altercation happened in 5 seconds. And I didn't know what was going on. Something's in the water, dude. Something's in the fucking water. Like, dude.
Collars for unicorns?
And they were walking around the whole store, too, just asking random questions to fucking, all the employees.
That's so weird.
Yeah, dude. Like it
it
was weird
Walmart.
because the kid was acting strange too. Like probably got secondhand weed smoke or some shit. I don't know. Secondhand smoke. Fucking
secondhand heroin.
Secondhand. I hope not. Oh my god. No, that would be terrible. And well, I would elaborate on this more if Riot was here. Gonna be a theme in this podcast.
Yeah.
Come on, Riot.
That sucks.
Me and Riot were looking up. Speaking of Riot, me and Riot were looking up some really weird shit on Wish, and there was an indoor-outdoor fleshlight.
It was the cup. Yeah, I was there too. Yeah.
That we found.
I think we were all there actually.
What really got me was outdoor fleshlight. Where are you gonna use that?
Outdoors, obviously.
Sick bastard.
Camping.
On the back patio.
That's true. You gotta rub one out real quick. Have at it.
Yeah.
I want to kill.
Honestly, maybe if like you have a pool in the backyard, you use it in the pool.
Use it in the pool.
No lube needed,
Just straight in the pool, huh?
Yeah, just skinny dip. Midnight, you got that little feeling. You're laying in bed, can't sleep. You get rock hard. You go in the pool. You get it done. No problem.
I usually use tissues for that. Tissues or toilet paper. That's where it's at.
Another one of your podcasts talking about cum. Yes.
We're just gonna have a whole segment dedicated to. So, how far did you ejaculate? Was it up into the ceiling? Did it come back down and hit you on the head?
Real quick though, sometimes it's different though. Sometimes it hits different than usual. It'll be going sometimes. It'll it won't go anywhere. Another time you'll go, it just goes behind your head.
I'm so happy this is rated 18 plus. We would not be getting ads on this shit whatsoever.
I agree.
And there was a couple other things that we found on Wish too. Oh shit!
I saw some nipple.
I just saw a video the other day that some guy literally put a PC together from all parts that he bought from Wish.
I've seen that.
Oh my god! I wonder how that ran.
Technically,
it worked.
Yeah, he said it worked, and it was like fine, except the only thing that was wrong with it was the graphics card he got was a fake graphics card. And when he ran a benchmark with like 3D benchmark, whatever, it literally said fake GT 730 or whatever the fuck the graphics card was.
Yeah, I've seen the exact one you're talking about, actually.
How much did he get it for?
Total was like 230 pounds or something. I can't remember what his currency was, but pretty fucking cheap for something that just runs at least, do web browsing and shit.
I wonder if it actually performed as good as a. Did you say a 970?
No, it was like a GT 730. Like this entire computer like had like a 2-core processor. Like the entire thing is just like it would run YouTube videos. That's about it.
I haven't heard GT 750 or whatever the hell it was, 770 in a very long time.
You know what my old computer had?
What?
Because
NVIDIA GT 705.
A what?
I'd say my very first computer was like
705.
An RX 480.
Right.
Are we going by like first computers ever or first builds? Like actual builds?
Yeah, first actual builds.
My first actual build had a GTX 750 Ti. And I thought it was badass. I thought I was gonna be able to run Crysis at fucking ultra settings 1080p. Because I had
120 FPS.
I didn't know anything about graphics card. I saw that and it was actually like around my wheelhouse. I said, "Fuck yeah, dude!" I put that shit in. I'm barely running Minecraft in this bitch.
Yeah.
On ultra.
Yeah. I've still never had like an actual build. Like when I'm working off of, it's just a pre-made laptop because it is what it is.
Really?
Bro, Minecraft is weird. You could have the best graphics card in the world though, like in the world, and you have 4 gigs of RAM. You ain't running Minecraft.
Well,
it's RAM intensive.
Not with mods.
Very RAM intensive.
My laptop is a GTX 1050, 4 gigabyte. It has an i5 70. And I don't even know, something HQ. That's 7300 HQ, I think. And then 32 gigs of RAM.
32.
Yeah, it came with 1 stick of 8, and it was the slowest thing ever just because it was 1 channel instead of dual channel. Like if they had split it into like 2 4s, it would have been pretty quick. but they gave it 1 stick of 8, so I upped it and got 2 sticks of 16.
Really?
So
on a laptop?
Yeah.
So you modded your laptop? No shit.
The only thing I can only mod
besides, or what kind of laptop you got?
It's a Acer Nitro 5.
An Acer, not even an Asus, just straight Acer.
Yeah, it's pretty beast though, not gonna lie.
All right, wow, no shit.
The only things you can really upgrade in this though are the hard drive and the RAM. And I want to upgrade the hard drive because the way they made this laptop so cheap is it's a slower like hard drive. It's not like a SSD. It's like a 2007 hard drive. So it's pretty slow. But then you get the better stuff. So it's not bad. It works. But like loading things is a little bit slow. Right. It takes like 4 minutes to load up, like when I start it up, which is awful.
Jesus Christ. 4 actual minutes?
Yeah.
To, like, boot?
Yeah, to boot.
No way.
That's about my dude. That's me too, because I don't have an SD card or an SD card. Jesus,
4 minutes though.
I don't have a fucking solid state
SSD. Yeah. But what I'm thinking about doing is getting an external SSD and putting my games on it, so like all the games run fast, stuff like that. But then just having my boot on here and taking the 4-minute boot, because once I boot it up, I don't really turn it off that often. So
I'm the same way. Yeah.
I don't say my shitty computer back there takes like a minute and a half, maybe tops to boot.
Boot takes like 4 minutes.
Do you have
the computer I'm using now takes 10 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds.
Do you have an SSD on your old one?
No.
What is it boot off? It's just a straight hard drive?
Hard drive, yeah, like a 1 terabyte hard drive. And I have a backup 4 terabyte hard drive in it too.
I bought a 3 terabyte hard drive 3 years ago, and I keep forgetting to put it in. I can just put my Windows on my 1 terabyte and then have my 3 terabyte to store everything else, and I just keep forgetting to put it instantly. Like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with
That's not even hard. That's not even hard to do.
I know, dude, but
just put it in and plug it in. It's done.
Just put it in, running that RAID 0, and you're golden.
Yeah, the computer I got now, it was like 100, and I think it was actually just a flat $100 basically on Amazon. It's a 2 terabyte SSHD, like SSD and hard drive, like hybrid. It's a Fire CUDA.
Oh, really?
They make those?
Yeah, look at it. Type it in. It's a Fire CUDA.
Fire CUDA. Wow. When did you get that?
SSHD. They're like $100 on Amazon, and they run not as fast as an SSD, but not as slow as a hard drive.
Because the hard drive I have is a Seagate, and it's a 1 terabyte.
Yeah, but I have that as a backup in this computer that I'm running now too. So I have like a 2 terabyte Fire CUDA for like my games.
Oh,
so like my games load fast and shit like that. Like faster than a hard drive would. That's what I'm saying.
Really cheap.
Yeah, and they're the same size as a fucking SSD.
This is 2 terabytes for $90.
Like, hold on, maybe I can show you what it looks like.
Oh yeah, I have it up right now. Shit's nice.
I'm about to put this in my laptop. I'm about to buy this.
There's my fucking SSD, and then there's the Fire CUDA on top. It's like literally the same exact size as an SSD.
I'm about to buy it, to be honest with you.
That's a nice case.
Yeah, like $100, and it goes pretty fucking quick.
The only thing I don't know how to do is how to transfer my Windows from one hard drive to another.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I don't know how I would do that.
Well, yeah, I'm the same way. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wait until I get an SSD, and then I'm gonna boot my Windows on there, delete the OS from my other one, and then I'll be good. I'll be good to go. I'll have all my stuff. I'll be fine. Just gotta make sure I back it up for you.
Restoration drive.
Restoration.
Restore it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good idea.
But yeah, if you ever need like something for backup storage space instead of using like a hard drive because your games will load slower, have different boot times. Those are a lot better for that because they'll boot about 5 to 10 seconds quicker than what your hard drive would.
Yeah, this is super cheap instead of buying like a full SSD.
Yeah, and it's 2 terabytes for $100. So
I wonder what the speed on it is.
They're faster than a hard drive, but they're not as fast as an SSD. So
6 gigabytes per second.
Wow, 6 gigabytes per second. Okay,
that's what it says.
6 gigabytes per second. No, there's no way.
That's what it says.
Are you sure it's gigabytes?
Yeah.
Like, what's it saying? It moves files that fast? Like the file transfer? Or
yeah, file. That's what it says.
I don't even think it's that fast, but I don't know.
Well, speaking of
it
that,
does. I can tell you this. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's just for me. I don't know if you guys will have this problem, but Steam does this weird downloading thing where it fucks up. But like on Origin, Epic Games, anything like that, it handles my full internet speed, which my internet speed
yes,
is 500 down.
yes.
So when I'm downloading on Origin with this hybrid, the SSHD, I'm getting 60 megabytes per second. So it takes me about 5 seconds or so to download like a full gig.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, like it only takes like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, not even like 2 to 3 minutes to download 10 gigs or something like that.
I don't know what Steam's problem is, but it just doesn't utilize your stuff.
Yeah, the Fire CUDA can handle that speed easy, no throttling or nothing.
For real.
Yeah, Steam kind of sucks.
Yeah, Steam is weird, dude. I only get like 30, 40 megabytes on Steam with the SSD, and it like throttles or something, goes all the way down to 0 kilobytes or whatever, and stops for a couple seconds, and then starts going. It's weird because it doesn't do that with any other thing. Like Origin works fine, Uplay works fine, Epic Games works fine. Everything will download completely 60 megabytes per second, and then Steam fucks up with it. But it works fine with my SSD. But then I put it also on my other fucking computer, the backup computer back there, and it did the same thing.
Wow.
So like it's not my computer, it's not any cords, because I switched out the cords to different like power SATA cables. Everything is just nothing fixes it. So it's something to do with Steam.
Well, speaking of going fast and having fast hardware, Discord streaming is a new thing, which is interesting to say the least because of all the whole controversy with Ninja going over to Mixer, more streaming platforms being available. Discord streaming kind of paywalls a little bit, but the only thing is that you can only stream to about 10 people every time.
Yeah.
Only about 10 people can watch that stream, which is a really weird limitation. Because
all really weird what the point of this is. Then is it just for like your friends? You stream like in your Discord with your buddies or something?
It's gotta be
what it said. That's basically what it said. I mean, I looked it up, and it basically said stream with up to 10 of your friends, and it was I don't know. It seems weird. Personally, I think they should add it to like where you can stream to your whole Discord server.
That would make sense.
Because like, let's say like YouTubers, streamers, stuff. Everyone always has their personal Discord server with all their fans and stuff in it. It'd be cool if you could just stream to Discord and have your fans watch directly from your Discord.
Yeah. And
because that would be a way for them to get more people in Discord.
All users can stream up to 720p 30 FPS. That's like your basic thing if you're not subscribed to anything. If you're a Nitro Classic subscriber, you have access to 1080p 60 FPS. But if you're a Nitro subscriber, like a full-on Nitro subscriber, you can go all the way up to 4K 60 FPS.
Right.
So it's interesting. It paywalls a little bit, but this is Discord's personal platform, so I guess they can do that. Like, I don't really see the problem with it, but just 10 people? That just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't see a purpose in it then, in that case.
It has to be something with like partnered streamers on Twitch or something. Say they want, because they'll have the audience for this. They have people in their Discord, and then they just have Discord only streams, which would be awesome. Because, you know, people on Discord, if they join the Discord, will have a lot of content to consume. But if you're just doing it to 10 people, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Now, the only way I can see that being like useful in any way is like, let's say someone has a Patreon and they have like a rank that you can, you know, buy in Patreon that gives you access to like the Discord rank or whatever, or like you get a rank in Discord for their server. It's like Patreon rank, and then they can go in whenever they're streaming and see that extra content that nobody else will see. That's the only way I can see like any form of use in doing a Discord streaming thing for 10 people.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That is crazy though. Yeah, right here. So just in case anybody wants to know what it actually says, like this is what the actual release says. If you just want to chat, you can join a voice channel as you normally would without spectating the stream. Additionally, Go Live streams have a maximum of 10 concurrent viewers. So just 10 viewers, that's it. Afterwards, our robo hamsters will teleport you to the voice channel, and you'll see a window of your friend's stream. You can double click to full screen the stream, and then minimize it back to a window by pressing escape. You can also control the stream's audio from the volume icon while hovering over the stream. So it's very, very user intuitive. You know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of Steam's streaming platform.
Yeah,
in a
except
way.
the thing with Steam streaming platform is everybody can watch it.
Yeah, there's no viewer limit. What I'm thinking this viewer limit is just the amount of bandwidth that Discord can put out.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe this is like a test trial to see if it goes over well, and then maybe they'll upgrade it to let people stream more.
Yes.
It just seems like they're limiting it because they can't fully provide a whole platform to stream.
That is true. I mean, it's not like Discord's a small company. You know,
No.
they're pretty big, especially with this whole Nitro Boost thing. When boosting servers, they're trying to monetize this a little bit more, other than the ads.
That's the thing, though. They weren't like before, like Nitro. There wasn't really any form of monetizing because there was the library, but nobody was buying games in the library.
There was no real incentive to.
Right. So now I think maybe what's happening is they're getting more funds. So maybe they'll start changing things around a little bit once they get a little bit more money.
I like that whole Discord Nitro thing. And the only thing that sucks is that in order for your server to get the maximum amount that you need a lot of people on that server to donate their Discord Nitro to your server and buy that for $10. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's too much money for me. I'm not gonna pay for Discord Nitro. If it's $10 a month is too much for a Discord app. Like, really?
If it was like $4.99, like how Twitch's subscription services, yeah, I could see that. Definitely $10 a month.
I also don't necessarily.
Go ahead, sir.
No, you go.
All right, I literally use Discord every single day for like multiple things. All of us do, but I still cannot find the reason to pay $10 a month for what it gives you.
Yeah, it feels like I'm not getting anything for spending that money.
Yeah, like I get an animated fucking logo, like avatar, like cool.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, the only good thing would be like the
file sizes.
The upload limit.
That's the only thing that catches my eye, but still, it's not worth $10 a month. I don't use that feature enough.
Right.
You can use Google Drive or something.
Speaking of Google Drive, I gotta up that. I gotta up the storage on it. Payday. Lots and lots of stuff.
Can we talk about Krunker real quick?
Oh, dude, that is such an underrated game, man.
Now, okay,
the old
I think it's getting it's like second win because I know it was pretty big for a while, but now I've seen other like bigger YouTubers play it again. Like FaZe just started playing it. He uploaded it today. And then also Anomaly, which is he's a CS:GO streamer. He played it recently also. But I've been playing a lot of that recently. Hitting some sick, like I have a lot of clips on there.
Dude, I hit a banger.
Oh yeah, no, I have not heard of this game.
You should play it. It's actually sick.
It's completely free.
Browser game. Yeah. It's a browser game. It's free. Now I also just noticed since last time I played, they added like the marketplace, which I just found out about.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool because I mean I have a pretty good skin. It's not worth like that much, but my skin, you've seen it, I think.
Can you buy the points, or do you have to earn them?
You can buy the points.
I didn't even see that option. I tried to see the option for buying points, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, you can buy them, but it's a pretty sweet game actually. I think I'm gonna try to get a montage out.
Dude, soon. Same here, man. It's so sick. It's a lot of fun too, and the jumping mechanics, you can bunny hop like in CS:GO. There's no sprint.
And it's so smooth. Like the game itself is really smooth.
It is
the way it plays.
It's a browser game.
Yeah, it's a browser game.
You can download the client.
That's what I did.
That's what I did because the client's better.
It just runs so shit on the browser.
That's what I was thinking. You say we're playing smooth as fuck, and I was like, "This is a browser game."
And also, they need to optimize it just a little bit because I can run pretty much every game. And my computer says like moderately cool. I play that game. My fans are amped all the way up. It gets really hot.
Yeah, dude.
That's maybe in time they'll fix it. Yeah, but no, it's a dope game. I'd like to see more people playing it actually.
What I just looked at from the video, it reminds me of like, have you seen those fucking knockoff versions of Battlegrounds, like the Total Accurate Battlegrounds?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It reminds me of that. Yeah. Like that game's lit though.
It's more the way I picture it is like a unturned free for all.
Yeah, like unturned. Yeah, it's like one of those like claymation looking games.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Oh, speaking of unturned, I used to play that shit all the time, and they're coming out with an Unturned 2.
Are they?
Yep, there's full dev blogs on it. My friend Panda, he's in Horizon now. He got really big off of Unturned. His channel has over 100,000 subscribers, and he played that game a lot. He does a lot of videos where people are raiding bases, and he has like his own server on it. It's a lot of fun, and I got a lot of viewers on Twitch by streaming that. Unturned is like, for some reason, those claymation type games like Krunker and Unturned, the ones that kind of look like Roblox, they get a lot of viewers because a lot of kids like to watch it.
It's kids, but also like I enjoy watching. It's just simple.
Yes,
like
and adults
there's nothing
like to watch it,
super extensive. It's just nice to look at. It's visually pleasing. Colors are nice. It's easy to figure out what's happening. I've been actually thinking about giving Unturned a second shot.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. It's fun. It's a lot more better to play with friends. Honestly, I was playing a lot of it alone, and just playing it with friends, you get either more action, or you just have a lot more fun because you can do a lot more with friends. You can like raid bases and shit, dude. Oh,
maybe we should hop on that instead of 7 days one day.
Give 7 days a break. I know I pay for that server, but dude, sometimes I just need to give it a break.
7 days is
I've been trying to get Jake to give it a break and join us on some Minecraft or something on the SMP.
Honestly, yeah. Come hop on Minecraft. But like 7 days is fun, but you can just get really burnt out because it's super grindy, super unoptimized. Your computer gets hot.
Yeah,
I was talking to Jake about it earlier. Miscreated is pretty lit now, even though it's completely dead. There's like Steam Workshop mods and stuff like that.
Right.
And it makes Miscreated much better now.
Are there still people that play it, even though it's dead?
Yeah, it's like 300 to 500 people. Like there's like 20, 30 servers you can find people in it.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Because I have that game.
Yeah, Miscreated is pretty fun now. Like I have, let me look. I got 278 hours in Miscreated. Like I used to be an admin of an RP server a couple of years ago, and I don't know, I really like it because back then you couldn't do shit even as an admin and stuff, but now with like all the mods and all that, you can like change spawn rate and loot. You can spawn with loot now and stuff. Some of the servers, like the custom servers, are pretty damn cool.
The only time I've ever been an admin, or not admin, I've ever played a role playing game. It was a long time ago. It was on. It was a really weird game. I can't remember what it was called, but it was just Reign of Kings. Reign of Kings, yes.
Oh, that game was so fucking cool, dude. I'm pissed that that died. That game was funny as fuck.
It unfortunately it came out at a time where I didn't have my streaming PC, and that sucked.
Damn.
So about like a year after it came out, that's when I started getting into it, playing it. It was already dead by that time, but I was on a role-playing server. It wasn't like a verified role-playing server. There was a lot of knuckleheads on it, but dude, it was so much fun. It really was. I was able to just
it was funny, dude. People
drag
were
people around
in that shit, dude.
You
can make your guy like 3 feet tall, and they'll just be like really fat and stuff, and they be, oh my god, the things you could do in that game were hilarious.
I watched Fairlight Excalibur play that game, and that's how I got into it.
Have you guys done any GTA RP?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god,
I did that for like 4 months, basically.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
It's pretty fun. It's fun to play.
To me, the best way to watch GTA RP is to watch the cops, is to watch the police do their thing. It's just so intricate. You have to remember so many codes and shit.
I don't like police RP, like at least being one. I've never tried being a cop in any server because of all the rules that they have to follow and all the shit that they have to know, all the fucking laws and the money. It's like an actual, yeah, all I do is criminal shit when I play. I've even done like whitelisted jobs, like the medical stuff and like EMS and Uber and mechanic and shit. I've literally tried everything. So I played like 4 or 5 months of it on this one server that I've been in. And I'm also in 2 different whitelisted servers too.
Oh wow!
I want to get on NoPixel so bad, but like you can't even whitelist anymore because it's so full.
You can't.
Really?
The only way you can try getting in is if you give like, I think it's like a donation of like $500 or more, and that's not even guaranteed still.
Yeah, so it's not worth. I wish
you have to be like a donator of the server to get in now, and it's still not.
Is the best. It's the best RP server there is.
Yeah, I have a couple actually that I could, if you want to actually get into RP and play or whatever. I have a server or 2 right now that are trying to implicate everything that's like NoPixel.
I'm down.
Definitely.
That'd be fun to stream.
Yeah, there's a server that's literally trying to copy NoPixel completely. I would have to like send you like the link to it because it's a whitelisted one. You have to apply to it.
Yeah, my friend Selvix streams on a NoPixel GTA server. He also his whole streaming group is called the House, I think, something along that, and they play a lot of role playing GTA stuff. It's so much fun to watch. I was his 666 follower. He's at
666.
Yeah, he's at almost 60,000 now on Twitch. He's a good guy.
Wow. Yeah. I just think like RP games in general are fun, whether it be you're role playing on Minecraft or GTA. I think it's fun. I've been wanting to do some like Minecraft stuff. Like I don't know if Mike, you might have seen like SMP Live. I don't know if you've seen that, but
not really, no.
But basically, it's an SMP, but you have to stream to play it, and they do a lot of like role playing stuff. They have like businesses and companies and stuff, and they do like scandals and stuff. It's dope, just the way they do it.
Yeah, that sounds cool. But yeah. Back to GTRP for a second. Like I have, from what it says on Steam, 605 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, 605 hours, and that's literally just from playing in the last like couple months, like last like 6 months or so.
My first time launching GTA, it crashed my computer, unfortunately. I've just never been able to get it up and actually running. I don't know what it is. Maybe a memory leak issue on my end, but
it's probably you installed mods or something a long time ago.
No, it was my first ever boot. Like I just bought it.
And this is still happening? Like have you tried recently or was this a different computer or what?
Last time I tried was like 4 months ago, so I'll give it a shot. But I'm hoping, because I wanted to get into GTA roleplay, dude. It's a lot of fun, and I want to stream it too.
You need FiveM anyway, but if you have it installed, you should just be fine with FiveM, because all it's doing is using the like files of your GTA that's installed on your computer.
If you just
don't
even
need to launch GTA. Yeah, you should be able to play no matter what, honestly. But if anything, just verify it. Verify your files, and if that doesn't work, uninstall it completely and reinstall it.
Does that be dope? We could
all then just link it to your FiveM. It'll ask you as soon as you download FiveM to like link it.
All right, cool. I'll have to do that then.
Mine linked automatically, but yeah, it'd be dope if we could do some RP stuff.
Oh, for real. Give us a lot.
That'd be good for you to stream.
About. Oh my god, yeah, it would be amazing to stream, and then we could all be on like one. Viewers. Oh my god, yeah, 100 viewers, easy, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, we should do that.
So did you guys hear about Optic Gaming? Well, not really Optic Gaming, but the Call of Duty scene is now going to be converting over to what Overwatch does now. So instead of having the organization-based teams throwing their name into the mix when it comes to competing, it's going to be city-based or state-based. So you're going to have like the Houston Outlaws or, the Los Angeles Lakers, just to name like an example. So it's not going to be the actual organization's name in there. It's going to be like kind of like, a franchise, so to speak. So Optic Gaming just placed third, and they in the CWL champs for the Call of Duty Worlds, and eUnited won the whole thing 2 times in a row now. So this marks the end of team play like that, and marks the beginning of the franchise play.
Huh.
So I really wish that they followed CS:GO's route when it comes to this. They could still keep their name in there and still represent their teams.
Right. Huh.
Yeah, because I've always wanted to own a team, or not a team. I've always wanted to own an esports team for like either Call of Duty or Rocket League, especially because Rocket League is my shit. And with these jerseys that we just came out with, which we're going to talk about in a second because merch plug, but with these jerseys that just came out, I'm looking into it. I really am. I mean, no final words here or there, but I'm looking into getting a team for Rocket League or Call of Duty.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the merch?
I think it looks pretty dope. I'm definitely thinking about getting one of those hoodies. Like $45 is not bad.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Like, I don't know about the SMP hoodie, but that one hoodie I definitely want. The one that's just all black with just the logo.
Oh,
like
that
the version one. The version 1.
Yeah.
That's literally just a plain logo. Like that one looks clean to me.
I like the version 2 one, the podcast one.
Oh my god! So I'm getting the podcast
the circle
one.
And the thing, like that one looks alright. But like I just like the cleanness of like that first version with just the logo.
Yeah. The SMP hoodie.
I might cop that.
I'm definitely copying the jersey, the long sleeve jersey. If you guys don't know, the graphic's gonna pop up like right down there for you guys. But I'm definitely copying the jersey, the long sleeve jersey, and the SMP hoodie for sure. The SMP hoodie's fucking nice.
Yeah, there'll be links to all of this stuff in the description.
Hell yeah, dude. And also timestamps to what you guys actually want to see down there. Including my voice crack that happened.
You have to add that as a timestamp now.
Yeah, that's
Zupple's voice. Add a timestamp to every voice crack you have.
You know, it's crazy because I have to go through the podcast, listen to the whole thing back, and timestamp the different discussions that we have.
Yeah, so you might as well just timestamp the voice.
You should timestamp like as you go, kind of like while we're like actually doing this. I write it down somewhere or something.
That would be the smart thing to do. But you boys
say like you're recording. Like, aren't you recording OBS?
Yes.
Yeah, so let's say what time we're at right now.
Yeah. Oh, we're at 41 minutes. That includes the 10 minutes that we were waiting for Riot. But the 30, realistically.
Yeah. So Riot just disappeared, still not here?
I don't know where he went. It just beats me, dude.
We've done one podcast. We've already lost a person, man.
Honestly.
People down. This is rough.
Honestly.
That's okay. We're going to pick up Gareth. So next week's podcast member is going to be Gareth. He's our social media manager. He manages the ScaRy Twitter, and he pretty much all of those tweets that you see, or a lot of the ones that you saw like a week ago, were from him. Right now, he's been busy with a lot of other stuff, so all those tweets you've been seeing were from me. But he's going to be in the next podcast. He has a really good studio quality mic. We're making sure that your guys' ears are being caressed with nice sounding mics, because nobody wants to listen to webcam mics. Even I don't want to listen to that shit.
He's been doing a really nice job with the Twitter. I gotta give him some credit.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's been posting a lot, getting stuff out there, promoting multiple members, doing good stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do without him. I don't know what I'd do without a lot of people. Like, doing this, like, as, like, a one-man crew. Rough.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Sometimes, every once in a while.
I feel like that's a little bit, like, where we failed back in the day.
Yes, I didn't give enough people roles or responsibilities. I tried to take it all on myself. That's
and that just it ended in the downfall of ScaRy for a while.
And now the rebirth with better merch.
Also, the rebirth is way better than it was before. Like, so much stuff has been going on.
Yeah, and we went to Teespring last time, didn't we? I think we went to Teespring.
I think so, and it was like way more expensive.
More expensive, and the quality and the designs actually sucked. But that first jersey that we went with, I think the first jersey we went with was with the Poria, and I wish I still had it. I lost it, but it was a really good jersey. But now that their quality has upped, dude, it looks so good. Kenny already bought the sublimated hoodie, so the SMP hoodie. He already bought that one, and my buddy Dalton bought the plain logo hoodie, the one that you bought, or the one that you're thinking of buying, Mike. He bought that one.
Yeah, because I want to see that one.
Yo, the backpack kind of fire too. Not gonna lie.
Have you seen the sticker?
Yeah, the sticker.
Yeah, the sticker. Nice. I was gonna say, you guys thought of everything. You got the sticker, you got the fucking backpack, the two different kind of hats, you got the dad cap and the snapback.
Dude, I'm getting the dad hat. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a snapback kind of guy, but you boys.
I'm not really either. I used to be. I think it's just like, a teenager thing, and it's a phase. Like, I think as you get older, everyone just wears regular baseball caps.
I think it's less a dad hat. It's more like a hybrid.
It's a baseball cap.
It's a hybrid between a dad hat and a snapback. It's a little bit of both.
It kind of has a little bit of a wide brim, but I'm pretty sure you can squeeze that bad boy down.
Yeah,
I saw somebody with a snapback try to squeeze it down into like dad hat style, and it looked like a duck bill, dude. It was fucking huge. It was not good.
So, okay, I have a question about Poria though.
Okay.
How do we get on the featured brands?
I think we should be on there very soon. They just got to add that bad boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So our store just went up, and then featured brands, bada bing, bada boom. The more sales that we get, we're gonna get on the actual featured list, but we are on the list for which teams have
Right.
stores within Aporia.
There's so many teams.
Yeah, Kyoto Esports is one of those teams that I was in.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
And yeah.
Are they still on there on that website?
Kyoto?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still on there. They still sell that merch.
Are they still a team then?
Yes.
Man, I didn't know that was still going on.
Yeah.
Yo, Zupple, what is this? Can we get the slides?
The what?
They have Kyoto slides.
Slides.
Like the sandals?
Yeah,
the
they
sandals?
have slides. Yo,
Oh,
can we get that?
Gotta work our way up to that, boy. So that means everybody watching this podcast and listening to this podcast, use code Forever ScaRy, all caps, no spaces, at checkout for a discount of 5%.
So we can get some slides.
So we can get some slides, because that's the goal here, is the slides.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, if they sell ScaRy underwear, tell you what,
Oh my god.
I'm wearing nothing but that in public, alright? Gotta watch
Honestly.
out.
Yeah. Gotta be real though. Our merch is a little nicer than Kyoto's.
Alright, throwing shots. I see you shooting shots.
They have a really nice pro jacket though. Their pro jacket is sick.
I was looking at that, dude. That looks good, but that costs money.
Yeah.
Costs
Yeah,
money
it's
to.
$75.
Whew. She's expensive, that's for sure.
75?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. $75 is like a good snow jacket or something like that for snowboarding and shit.
I'm just looking at her store, dude. I'm just so in love with that jersey, man.
For everyday wear.
What I really like about the jersey is the Forever ScaRy on the shoulders. That looks so dope.
Right.
And then the modularized.
Yeah.
That's something that a lot of people don't know. The ScaRy sublimated hoodie, you can get your gamer tag and your real name on the back. So it's kind of like a jersey hoodie in a way. It's pretty dope.
And you can rep the SMP, so.
And you can rep the SMP. We made sure that was front and center. What was it? Chris's girlfriend said that she wanted to get the sublimated hoodie. That looked fucking dope.
Said she's gonna buy something soon. I think she's just gonna buy the shirt.
Oh yeah. Got a sticker though. I'm getting those stickers. Fucking dope.
Stickers are nice.
Fun fact: I designed the sticker. I designed the other sticker with the texturized logo on it. I designed the ScaRy podcast logo. And that new updated logo that has a slash through it. I designed that one too. So a lot of this stuff was stuff that I designed and sent to their graphic designer.
Something about the slash adds a whole different level to the logo. I don't know why, because all it is you took out parts of the logo, but it looks way nicer.
It does. It shows like the evolution. The slash was that little hit that we took when we took a break, and then now we're coming back. That shit's still there, but it shows the scars of our past and how we're gonna get through it. So I really like the way that it came out. Look at that little
intro.
Yes, we do. We do need a new intro, and that's something that I'm going to be working on too. I was gonna say something about that too, but
I was noticing whenever I was using the intro for the last video I did, it comes out like whenever you import it into Premiere, it does weird things.
It's a little pixely now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pixelated, and also it didn't go. I had to upscale it because it went into like 480p immediately.
Really?
Yeah, it was like it was like a black screen all around it. So I don't know.
I might have to
on what
re-render it
video?
or something. The intro, the ScaRy intro.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Are you just casually rolling?
Oh yeah.
What? Don't worry, boys. It's legal. It's legal.
Give someone to look. Gives whoever's watching this something to look at.
Oh, speaking of that, I don't know why that was a really good segue. I just saw crack pipes on Wish that are being sold 97% off. Crack pipes on Wish.
That's a deal.
That is. You say it's a deal?
Yeah.
Yo, man.
Let me head over to Wish. I wish you could look at wish.com without signing in.
You don't.
That's a
really?
thing.
That's a sign in?
Yeah, like I'm in incognito mode and I have to sign in to look at stuff.
They sell dog kennels and shit too.
Yo, you see the government still can see you watching your porn, and all the porn stuff that you watch is being tracked even with incognito mode on?
Well, I hope I hope they like Riley Reid, because tell you what.
Woo! Dude, true though, dude. She's amazing.
Hell yeah, brother.
Bro, the things that she does, dude. Like, have you seen like her like just blowing guys that she like has like that have crushes on her and shit like that?
Really? She does that?
Yeah.
As like a
Yeah,
fan
like
service?
literally, like she's just super nice to her fans, like super nice.
Super
like,
nice.
Yeah, like have you seen her like on the podcast with Logan's podcast and shit?
Wait, Logan Paul?
Yeah, he has his own podcast, like the Mavericks
Riley Reid
podcast,
was on
like that.
Riley Reid was on his podcast.
Yeah, bro. She does a lot of things with YouTubers.
She does.
She has threesomes with her, Lena the Plug, and Adam 22. You know,
Wow.
Adam 22 is the guy that does all the music shit.
Yep.
And reviews and shit. Yeah, he fucks both of them. Like Lena's his girlfriend, but
Riley so they're not
because she's
open
she's
relationship, huh? Look at
that. Not really open, but like they'll fuck other people together.
Together, yeah, that type of thing.
Like they all do porn kind of too.
Yeah.
Like Adam doesn't do just YouTube; he does like porn stuff too. Like he's usually the person getting fucked in all of his girlfriend's porn videos and Lena's videos.
Interesting.
You guys know who the Misfits are?
Like,
no. Fitz,
yeah.
Misfits
Fitz is like Swagger Souls, and Fitz, you know, those people.
Yeah,
you know, Swagger
yeah.
Souls.
Oh, Swagger Souls, yeah.
That one guy that comes in our Discord that talks like him.
That my boy Tim, Tim Allen, baby.
Yeah, Tim Allen. He sounds just like Swagger, dude. It's nuts.
It's funny when you said that. He was like, "Dude, you were like."
Yeah,
he
just went
person.
quiet, dude. He just went quiet. I was like, you know what you sound like? He instantly just stopped talking. And then I was like, Swagger Souls. And he just went, like, he just didn't say anything for like a minute. And he's like, you know how many times I've heard that today? Like, just today, I've heard it 7 times. And I was like, oh my God.
That's good. Well, I listened to their podcast, and they had a story about Riley Reid. They were at some event at the Clout House. You guys know what the Clout House is?
Yes, with FaZe Banks.
Yeah, FaZe Banks. Yeah. Well, Riley Reid was there at the Clout House partying with them. And Swagger went up to this dude, or this dude went up to Swagger and said, "You know who's here?"
Oh no!
And Swagger was like, "Who?" He was like, "Riley Reid." And Swagger's like, "Who?" He's like, "A porn star." I was like, "Oh, this." And Swagger was like, "Yeah, this girl just gave me head in the elevator like 2 minutes ago." It wasn't actually Riley Reid.
Oh my God!
He made the dude think so hard. It was hilarious.
Dude, imagine the coincidence.
Yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, that like Logan's podcast like that. If you see the one with Riley Reid and like the things that she talks about that she does with people and stuff like that. Like she said, like she's literally given like pizza guys like that have delivered pizza to her house blowjobs. Like the actual porn scenes. Like she actually did that real life, like to somebody random, just because they noticed her, or recognized her, or something like that.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, like she's fucking cool, dude.
So I guess I'm becoming a pizza man.
If I could ever meet any IRL, like any porn star, like in IRL, like in person, dude, it would have to be her. She'd probably be my best chance of actually fucking a porn star.
Former porn star Mia Khalifa is someone I want to meet. She looks like
I don't find her attractive, honestly.
She looks like a genuinely nice person. Okay, she looks like a genuine. She was on Always Open.
I think I follow her on Snapchat. She does seem like a nice person, but that's kind of like their persona, right? I think they're not gonna act.
I don't know. She did a lot of work with. Yeah, she did a lot of work with Rooster Teeth, and she was on Always Open like a lot, which was Barbara Dunkelman's podcast.
Yeah, wasn't she doing like ads and shit like that for gaming stuff or something?
I think so. Yeah,
she was in ads for something.
Yeah.
I know she had her own commercials or something like that were weird.
She was also on the official Rooster Teeth podcast too, so she has pretty close ties with Rooster Teeth. But yeah, imagine having Mia Khalifa on podcast, bruh.
Let's make it happen.
Make it happen, hell yeah, dude. Including Riley Reid. So
Mia Khalifa, Riley Reid, if you're listening, come on the podcast. We'd love to have you.
That's right. And
at the same time.
Oh boy, you just ruined the whole damn thing.
At the same time, I would love both of them at the same time too.
At the same time.
I bet you a wish come true.
They probably get those jokes all the time too, so it's like
probably.
But I want to have Kenny from We Are the Empty on. I'm gonna contact him today and see if he ever has time to do that, because he's a really good guy. Me and Kenny have gone back to 2013 when he first started. if you know We Are the Empty, right, Bubba?
Yeah.
You heard all their songs. He's actually, oh, I can say that. I almost said something confidential. Don't mind me. That would have been bad. But we have a lot of plans coming up with We Are the Empty near the end of the year. So including
go ahead.
Including Arrow's Best of Mini, which is going to include all We Are the Empty songs. So it's going to be featuring Runaway and Robots. So feel free or look out for that. It's going to be great. So what are you saying, Bubba?
Let's talk about Starset.
Yes, dude, their new music video. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So it was so good. It was kind of creepy at the end there, but it was really good.
It was unexpected. I haven't heard anything from Starset in so long.
Yeah, they posted an announcement.
I feel out of the loop right now. I don't know what that is.
Dude, just look them up really quick. Like, look up their YouTube channel. Starset is I would say rock genre. I think that's fair to say, rock genre.
Rock, yeah.
And most notable for being used in FaZe Sprats or former FaZe Sprats. I think it was example 4. And just really great montage music. They are copyrighted, so you have to work with them in order to get your songs in montages without having it get demonetized or copyright strike down. But very good guys. Amazing music too. Very upbeat.
Also in our old intro.
Yes, also in an old intro, like a 5-second snippet of it. What was the first time you heard of Starset? Long time ago. Huh?
It would have been.
They're not bad.
2012 maybe.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
That was when FaZe was huge.
Yep, that is when FaZe. Well, FaZe is fucking global now, dude. They're humongous.
I mean, Call of Duty huge.
Call of Duty community huge.
Yeah, when they were in the Call of Duty scene.
Yeah.
I feel like FaZe got more irrelevant though. Like they grew bigger, but they got way more.
Yeah, 100%. It's because they're cringy now.
They got more irrelevant in the space of the YouTube or the Call of Duty scene, but then like when they picked up Fortnite, like their views.
It's literally just because of Tfue. Like literally.
Don't say that word.
Fortnite.
Shh. That's the F word.
That's the F word.
But no, dude, it's just Tfue. Tfue blew them up, and he's the only thing talked about when it comes to FaZe. FaZe Banks is where? Where is FaZe Banks right now? Who knows? No one cares. Where's FaZe Rain? I don't know. He's cringy. No one cares. Where's well, that's only 3 I know actually. So there you go. That's how.
Apex, that's how irrelevant. Adapt irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't know the other names. That's literally how much like they're not. I don't even see their videos on YouTube being recommended or anything. I see nothing about FaZe.
Only good FaZe member is FaZe Jevs.
FaZe Jev?
Yeah,
he's doing that whole Minecraft series right now.
He makes good videos. He's not about FaZe really. He just is in FaZe, but he doesn't really associate too much with them.
FaZe right now it's just a lot of content creators. You do have your montage makers, which are Sprat, Kitty, Agony, Esty. They are their montage makers, and there's obviously more. But the big ones, the ones that are huge right now, are the vloggers, which are FaZe Rug, Apex, Rain, all those guys. Oh god,
isn't FaZe Rug like the youngest one?
Rug is he makes content that's cringy, not really. Dude. Rug's content's not really for me.
For me, it's so bad. I feel like it's so bad. Every single thing that he makes is like it's beyond fake. Him like pranking his parents and his family and do all these dumb things. It's like, dude,
hey guys, today I'm gonna do the cocaine prank of my mom. Just sugar in a bag.
You remember his? Do you remember his whole ghost series where his house was haunted?
Yeah, like that shit, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like that's so cringe.
Yeah, it's just pretty cringy.
It was interesting, that's for sure.
All of like the vlogger people are cringy.
You know what I'm gonna miss though? I'm gonna miss
Asian Andy. Asian Andy is not cringy, and he's like one of those like
Asian Andy.
Live, IRL streamer. Dude, he's funny as fuck.
Oh, an IRL streamer.
Yeah, he's funny as shit, dude.
You have to have balls to be an IRL
Dude, trust
streamer.
me, no, this kid has more balls than anyone that I know. It's IRL. He literally walks around with text-to-speech turned on, with no filtering, and I mean no filtering, like slurs, bro, and shit. He'll be like around people that you don't want these slurs being said, which you guys all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and he just literally just oh, it's not me. I have no control over it. And people are just about to whoop his ass, dude. He's so blatantly
Pass.
He's so dude. He'll be like do like Uber driving or something like that, like being like Uber or whatever, taking people around, and there'll be people in his car, and he's like, hey, and you'll hear the text speak like, hey, let's have a threesome or something like that, or someone like literally like, and he's just making jokes with it, and all these people are in the car looking at him like, what the fuck was that? And he's like trying to explain that like his phone, or, like he had one time he was walking a fucking dog, and the text to speech would go off, and he was trying to tell people that it was his dog's thoughts, and he was working on this new like government or like piece of technology. So like the dogs talk.
Oh
and
my
then, like,
god!
So random people we petting the dog, and someone would text to speech like, "Stop fucking touching me, you ugly bitch," or something like that. And then like she would like flip out or something like that, or freak out, like, "What the hell was that?" And you're like, "Oh, that's just the dog. It doesn't like people," or something like this. He would say that, man, it's hilarious, dude. He has so much balls. He has text to speech in libraries and shit. He's funny, dude.
You have to, yeah. Like you really have to have some serious balls to be an IRL streamer.
Yeah, like he's been kicked out of multiple places that he lives.
I bet. Oh my god, I bet.
Like he can't even go into like Target and stuff anymore where he lives.
I don't even want to know why or what was said.
You have to watch his videos; they're funny.
I've seen a lot of IRL streamers. Poseidon does IRL still, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does the same thing. I think Poseidon and Agent Andy have actually done videos together.
Yes. And there's another one. He did the eye tracker challenge of it was like you can't look at boobs.
Yeah, him and Greek God both did
Greek God, yeah, that's his name, Greek God, dude. He cracks me up. He's
Greek God's funny because he's been playing with Tyler too recently. Because Tyler's one of my fucking favorite, dude. He's so funny.
What a duo!
Just the obnoxious, screaming alpha male that he is. Like,
dude,
oh god,
his girlfriend's a champ for putting up with all that.
Dude, did you watch the video? Or probably not, but they uploaded a video yesterday that they had like a bake off with cakes.
I saw the thumbnail.
And they ended up having a flower fight, dude. Fuck their entire kitchen up. Looked like it snowed in there. Like the entire black tile floor that he has was all white. Like there was flour everywhere. They ended up having. He was so funny though. Like they seem like a nice couple. Like they seem like they were pretty good to each other.
Dude, that's true love right there. That cleanup probably sucked.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about the entire. He's like, "Oh my god, I do not want to do this." He's like, "Do not do this." And all of a sudden, he's like, "I fucking hate you," and he starts throwing it all over her and shit. And like, it was crazy. He's like, "I've always wanted to fucking do this." And they're flipping out on each other. It was hilarious.
You got the money, might as well just hire somebody to clean it up. Dude, that's a lot of cleanup. Holy shit, looks like you fucking snorted coke all over the place. And speaking of that, like a little clip that I saw one time where this guy was. He just put like a line of, "I really hope it was just powder and not coke," on the table, and he just runs and snips it, and like he puts his head on the table and flips over the table and shit.
Oh my god.
Oh man, one of the best clips of all time. Fantastic.
You know what? I'm just gonna talk a little crap on Riot here since he's not here. He deserves it. Yeah,
he's supposed to show up like halfway through.
It's gone so much smoother since he's not talking the whole time.
Oh, don't say that.
I was gonna say that's what I was actually upset about because like last podcast, like I did not talk much because like I said, I had like an audience with me.
Right. Yeah, that's.
Which I explained after we did the podcast and just you guys, but like yeah, I had a couple friends over last podcast and my girlfriend was here, so it's like, you know, it's just kind of weird talking. You have people behind you while they're all doing their own thing. I didn't want background audio and shit.
And to be fair,
and Riot just like kept us going whenever we needed a discussion. Right. He would keep us somewhere to go with, or no.
Our first podcast, he was definitely the one to break the ice. Yeah. Our introductions would have been a little bad if he didn't say, "All right, so now that we got that shit out of the way, my name is Ryan," and he just plugs all of his stuff, which is what you should do. Now that we already plugged our stuff, bada bing, bada boom, we're good.
It's been pretty smooth.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would say.
Yep.
We're doing good stuff.
We just had to think a little hard. I know I've been constantly thinking, but
there hasn't been any pauses though, you know.
Yeah, the podcast game is it's all about being quick on your feet. And once you get that
on it.
Once you get that rhythm,
it'll get better in time. Once we get more people in too, we'll understand like, you know, what we should do.
And I want to take this live too. Like I want to make sure this is a live stream thing, and then we can put it.
Yeah, because once it's live too, it's even that much easier because you have someone to interact with. You know, you can interact with the stream and shit. We have something more to talk about.
Yes.
You know, we can see what the stream and what the people are chatting about. Say what we should talk about. They'll give us fucking topics.
And the key thing for a podcast is to make sure it's listenable. I think I just made a new word. Listenable for the audio listeners as well. Not listenable. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
like,
make sure it's
I can listen
enjoyable
to
for
this
the
without
audio
recording.
listeners.
Yeah.
Speaking of listenable,
Yeah, you motherfucker.
have we looked into like other platforms yet?
Oh
Getting it on like
yes. Well, I get paid.
Spotify.
I get paid this Wednesday, so I'm gonna be taking a look at some different platforms. That the distributor thing that you showed me. Just link that to me when you get the chance again, because I lost the link. But
Okay.
I'm gonna see how much that's gonna cost, and that way we can have this stuff on Apple Music and Spotify and other podcast distributors.
Because that'll just get us to a whole different audience that we don't have already.
That's right.
Because right now we're in the gaming audience, so we just mostly have people that game listening. But we'll get more people once we move over to Spotify, Apple Music, get a little bit more promotion.
It's gonna be a little confusing for people who don't know who ScaRy is. They hear talking scary and they're gonna think, oh, it's a bunch of scary ghost stories.
Yeah, but then they'll think, that's exposure for us. So
yeah, and then they'll actually listen to it and they'll be like, oh, it's pretty dope. Yeah, you guys actually talk about some random shit about coming on the walls and ceilings and shit.
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
Yeah. So hopefully that comes soon.
Yeah, and having this podcast be 18 plus, right in the wheelhouse, man. No, we don't have to worry about slip ups. It's gonna have to, yeah, 100%. Especially if we're gonna have porn stars on the cast as well.
Oh yeah, Reid next episode.
My goal is to get a studio and get like actual film quality, studio quality cameras and all that fun stuff, and have it like a Rooster Teeth podcast where you have different pans, each person's talking, all that fun stuff, and get that merch, baby. Oh, I can't wait.
Get all of us in the same room.
Yeah, definitely. That's good.
I'm thinking about that. That's kind of weird. You guys all like know each other in real life. I haven't actually
we could
met
get
any of you.
We could get the four of us, like me, Kenny, you, and Riot.
Yes, that's true. And then have
me on an iPad.
Yeah, we'll have you in the background.
iPad.
Just make like a makeshift body out of like a fucking broom and sticks and shit with the iPad taped to it.
Yeah.
And just have it pan over to him every time.
Here's Bubbo.
Here's Bubbo. We'll need like a producer too behind the camera who's doing the things, like switching between each scene.
Yo, fuck, what's his name? We need a Jamie.
Jamie, yes.
Yeah, like Joe Rogan's fucking guy.
Yes, we do.
We need a Jamie that can fucking Google anything in a minute. Not even 10 seconds. It takes him 10 seconds to legitimize anything that they talk about. It's crazy. He knows so much shit.
You have to, man. You really do. And going into podcasts like these, like researching topics, making sure you're up to date on what's been going on is like really important. That's something that I gotta start doing, so that way I know what's been going on. I take note of it, put it on my notepad, and I'm all good to go for the podcast. That way we actually, we have some things to talk about when it comes to shit that's happened before in the week.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at that. This podcast is already run an hour. Doesn't feel like an hour, hasn't it? Crazy.
That's been pretty quick.
Yeah.
An hour. Riot still isn't here.
Wow. He's kicked off.
Nah, he's probably dead. Probably has some things to tend to. He does take care of his grandma. I took care of my grandma before too.
Me too.
She had dementia. Oh, that is a hard disease to take care of.
I bet. Yeah.
It really is. Eventually, we had to put her into a nursing home, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. But like, pair that with Parkinson's, which is what my grandfather had, and not a good combination. But a lot of things that were said were hilarious. I have a lot of interesting stories about that. A lot of interesting bed streaks, if you know what I mean. Little shit stains on the bed.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that part was me.
Of course, yeah.
I had a little too much to drink that night. Oh, yeah, this is something I can tell you guys as we close out the podcast. I shit my pants at work. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but your boy had a bad cup of coffee. It was one of those Ruby machines at the front of the Walmart. I go in there and dude, those things are so good though. I go in there, I take a sip of that, and I'm good to go for the day. And this happened near the end of the day, thank God. So I was sitting there, it was completely dead, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking destroy my pants, but in a good way. So my buddy, my coworker's coming by, and I love to fuck with him. So I go like, lifting my leg up and everything. Shit came out like a fire hose.
God damn.
Thank God I was wearing pants because I believe that shit was running down my leg. So I go sprint to the bathroom, take off the good old underwear, throw it out, and I go back like nothing ever happened. It was very interesting. But yeah, dude, I lifted that shit up like I was gonna blow the lid off my underwear. It wasn't good, dude. It really wasn't good.
Crazy.
Oh man,
I would have been terrible, dude. I would have just gone home.
It was like I had like an hour left, so I just stuck it out. But
I would have just gone home. I don't even care. I would have walked. I wouldn't even said nothing to anybody. Just I'll come in tomorrow. And I'll explain later.
Those are some white drawers too, so there was no saving those. I wasn't even gonna attempt to wash those things.
Man.
But with that, we're gonna leave this on a high note. So, thank you guys so much for. I shit my pants at work. There's the title, guys.
That's the title.
Easy clap. But thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Talking ScaRy Season 1, Episode 2 is in the books, and I think this one was a little more. We got a little more discussion in when it came to what happened earlier in the week. We got Mike on the mic some more, which is good. He was able to give his thoughts. And overall, just a nice, smooth podcast. Unfortunately, Riot wasn't here, but it is what it is. He'll be here next time with Gareth as a special guest on the podcast.
It'll be 5 of us.
Oh, and Kenny. Hopefully, Kenny wasn't able to make it this time, unfortunately, because he's working on his truck right now, which he needs to. But I guess 6 of us. That would I guess it's gonna happen. Well, we'll find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.
Peace.
See ya.